Hey, what's up, guys? I didn't feel like waiting for the full timer to count all the way down. Oh, let me, hopefully that sounds a little bit better. I had to turn off my video camera capture card. But, yeah, I didn't feel like waiting for the full 5 minutes, so I just went ahead and get started. Today we're just gonna be doing a race. Can't really sleep, and just want to kind of like chill and maybe do a little race against the AI. I have them turned up to 100%. Aggression, 100% skill, so it should be pretty challenging. Also have the GT4 traffic in there, so it should be pretty cool to see how the AI do against the slower traffic here. But we're gonna use that setup that we developed today on stream. I'm just load that in. Doing full 1 hour race. I wish I could do 2 hour race with a pit stop in between, but it wouldn't let me do that in the settings. We are in the, let me see if I can show you guys. Doesn't look like I can. We are in the Lamborghini Hurricane Evo with the custom livery. But let's go ahead and get started. I'm just gonna go ahead and turn the car on. Love the sound of the Lamborghini. Absolute fantastic car. Let's see what the temperatures are right now. So 24C ambient, 20C 9, 29C track, optimum grip. Do have some weather variation in there, but right now it's nice and sunny, so I doubt we'll get much rain. Go ahead and turn that off and get ready for the race here. Looks like we're starting off in P14, so second to last in our class. Car's gonna be starting nice and cold. Same with the brake ducts. Brake pads are nice and cold as well. Hey, what's up, new type? Yeah, it was really good. I couldn't sleep, so I decided, you know, what the hell. Might as well do some racing, right? Especially with this new setup that we got.
Green light. Go, go, go.
All right, here we go. Green light. Pretty good start here. Got this BMW here. Gonna go ahead and lift this a little bit here. They made me a little bit nervous.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the
A
left.
little bit of a tap there.
Clear on the left.
See how much damage we got from that? Okay, less than a second of damage, so I think we're gonna be okay. Yeah, exactly.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh, got it done on the inside. Let's go. Yeah, exactly. That's the hard thing too, is like, you know, when you get these good setups, you just want to drive them, you know? Makes it a little bit hard when you got to develop some more out. Practice makes perfect though, right? Love the look of that BMW head. It's kind of a shame that BMW is not as competitive as some of those other cars. Really good looking car, I think. I know Nils gets really frustrated with the BMW just because of the BOP. He's used to being one of the fastest guys on the track, you know. Really good exit here. Let's see if we can move to the inside. Kind of weird that I have been having such a hard time sleeping. I kind of got back into having good sleeping habits, but now look at me doing racing at 10 at night. I figured as long as I go to bed by midnight, I'll be okay, you know. I've been pretty lucky with COVID. I can work from home, so my first meeting is usually about 8 a.m. So if I go to bed by midnight, it's still a good 8 hours of sleep. Oh, inside. I have to leave a little bit of room there. I think he's gonna get a better run on me right here. Yeah, right? Sleeping habits? What are those? Oh,
Clear on the right.
little tank slapper there. Gonna go ahead and give that position back. Gonna get dinged on the safety rating there, unfortunately. Then we get this position back. A little bit of a gap to P9 now. 1.2 seconds after this BMW. Probably gonna get a warning for that one. A lot over that curve, not a little bit. Love the sound of this car though. It's absolutely one of my favorite cars.
Car on the right.
Really good exit out of that last turn again. The BMW just got a little bit of power on me, I think.
Car on the right. Well done, mate.
See if we can get it done on the inside here though. I'm really gonna go really deep into the brake. Still right there on the
Clear on the
outside.
right.
Oh, nice. I think he gave up like at the end of the braking zone. We're pretty much side by side into the entry there. All right, let's see if we can catch this Mercedes now. I'm kind of curious how many times we'll pass the GT4 traffic. At Silverstone, I would pass them about twice in a 1 hour race. Car just feels so nice through there. Imola is such a crazy track too. Like all the trees on the side of the track just make it seem like you're going so fast. Ooh, had a lift there. That was weird. He like just cut right in front of me. He didn't go off track. It wasn't like a rejoin, but that was just really sloppy on the AI part. Man, I'm getting a really good exit out of that corner compared to these guys. Look at that. Come on, let's go.
Clear on the right.
Need that. Engage the tractor power right now.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Really easy to go deep in that braking zone like that. You get to see the ABS engagement like the whole time. Car is really strong on that slow left-hander. Usually you just get a little bit of traction control cut there, but I don't know. Lamborghini's just really good. That was a really good exit there. I think this is the Bentley that I was having issues with earlier today. I did that quick 15-minute race. You know, it kind of sucks that there's not a lot of GT4 races that go on online. I would love doing these online races. It's weird too, like a lot of leagues don't run the GT4s either. They either do all GT3 or all GT4. Like the multi-class is where it's at, man. I love these multi-class races. See if we get a little draft here.
Fastest lap of the race, man. Good job.
Out of lift. He's gonna punt him. Just gotta be patient. We'll pass him up here. Oh, he didn't go wide. I had to left again. We'll pass him for sure up here on the slow left-hander, I think. We're gonna go on the outside here and make it hard. Oh, he's still there. No, just barely edged out in front of me.
Clear on the left.
All right, let's catch this guy up ahead. Cost us a little bit of time trying to get around that Bentley.
Warning for exceeding
Oh, there we go. Got a warning. Gotta be a little bit careful on that. You know, 1 hour race is a little shorter than the endurance races we normally do, but still, you only get 3 warnings, and then the 4th is a drive-through. Not sure how long the drive-through is at Imola. It's probably about a minute, if I had to guess. Maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. What these temperatures are doing. The 22C ambient 22C track, so temperature's coming down just a little bit. Kind of curious what the tire pressures will do in the night. Might be running a little bit too low of the tire pressure. We can take the inside here.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Nice. Let's go. Braking markers are looking a little bit different with these shadows. Super important to make sure your braking markers are like things that don't change. There you go, nice. Got Jay Cocker in the 69 Lamborghini in front of us. I remember when ACC first came out, and I tried 100% AI, and they would just smoke me. Like, just absolutely smoke me. And now I'm like, I need almost a little bit higher, I feel like. I think part of it goes with the AI's ability to abuse the curbs and stuff like we are able to, you know?
Car on the right.
Deja vu on that corner. He's still there.
Clear on the right.
Nice. Nicky Thyme up in P3. I didn't know he was in the game. That's pretty cool. Let me catch him. If you look inside, looking inside maybe a little bit, able to cover it over. One thing I really like, guys, is this new steering wheel. It's the Modemec D-shaped wheel. It's a little bit bigger diameter than the open formula wheel that I have, and it makes a huge difference. I need to be way more smoother on my my inputs compared to the formula wheel. You get pretty good pace through here, though. Up to P6. Going a little bit wide here. Yeah, pressures are definitely starting to come down. 27 pretty much all the way around. Ooh. New Type said, I like the old GT1 style wheels. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I actually have a new wheel coming in. It's a rally type wheel. You guys can't see it, but I have an e-brake here on my rig and a sequential shifter, and been playing some dirt rally too. But I wanted to get an actual rally one. I can still do the D wheel, and it does a pretty good job. But it'd just be nice to have like a proper rally wheel. And those Modemec wheels are so cheap compared to something like an OMP and stuff. And I think the quality is quite high. Like, I think this rim was like 60 bucks, and I love it. It's like better than my turn wheel that I have that was like $200. Yeah, I like all types of racing, man. Like rally racing, open wheeler, prototype, GT. Like it's all really good, right? Like my tattoo is you can't see it, but it's Le Mans, the GT1, 1997, when the F1 sorry, the GT1 F1 won the race against a prototype. Like, when has that ever happened since then? Oh, come on. Those cars are absolutely insane to watch. Like, that was a cool car, the F1 McLaren. I wish there was a series like GT1. Still, like, those cars are so cool. All right, let's try to get close enough so we can make a move here. That sun's kind of coming into our eyes a little bit of a glare. Not sure. I haven't really done a lot of Imola. Oh, that guy's got a lot of wing or something. We're got a good run on him. Into the inside.
Clear on the right.
Able to hang on to it. Those curves really unsettle the car. Maybe lost a little bit of tire pressure as well. I'm gonna have to turn my lights on here in a little bit. Let's go ahead and do that now. I have a Stream Deck XL, and it's so nice for as like a button box. I love it so much. I have like my lights, my wipers, ignition start, like everything bound to it. New type said right back when you knew sports car could be a prototype. Yeah, dude, that's like so insane if you think about it, you know. All right, come on, we got to put some pace in here to get this 22 McLaren. Looks like we're coming up on the GT4 traffic. You can see they're just now going across the start-finish line, so this is gonna get interesting. Oh, that sun. I actually really enjoy racing the AI and ACC. Like, I feel like they did a pretty good job with them, to be honest. The guy ahead of us is doing pretty much the same lap time as us. Looks like he got a little loose up there. McLaren's really bottoming out, so you can see a lot of sparks from his car. Ooh. Way too much curb there. That was a huge mishap by me.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Well, we didn't go back all the way to where we started, but we definitely lost some positions here. That is just so, that's the thing with Imola. It's so risky with the curves, man. Like, there's so much time to be had if you know, you cut it close, but try to get a little bit too greedy, that happens to you. Now the car is really responsive too.
Warning for exceeding check limits.
All right, we gotta be really careful now. Luckily, we do have the GT4 traffic coming up, so I think that will maybe slow down the guys ahead. Maybe we'll get in a few more positions pretty easily here. We'll have to see though. I'm really kind of worried about my tire pressures. majority of this race, we still got 40 minutes of this race, will be in the nighttime. Wow, what's wrong with him?
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Kind of worried it was gonna give me another warning for that. Oh well. God, the scream of this engine is like ridiculous. I love it. Car feels pretty good again. I think that little extra bald spotting, flat spotting that we got from hitting that curve, I think it's kind of resided now. So I think we're okay here. Little pack of them up here if we can catch them. Definitely starting to hit this GT4 traffic now. Really quite good lap there, despite the dropping temperatures and pressures. Man, look at that sky. Isn't that cool? This game looks so gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful game. I'm kind of interested to see what happens in terms of future developments from Kunos, because I did read on the forums from Stefano that he said he does not want to work with Unreal Engine 4 anymore. That makes me wonder if Unreal 5, ooh, GT4 traffic. It's behind this other GT3. Why? I'm trying. I made a huge mistake. I actually was doing pretty good. I think we were up into maybe I think it was P4, P5, and I hit a curve and fell back down to P10. We're working our way through this GT4 traffic now, so let's see if we can make something happen here.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh, that GT4 just cut that Mercedes off. How you doing today, Dilemma? Hopefully you're having a good night. I love that the AI GT3 traffic flashes the GT4 traffic. I don't know. It's such an easy little
Car on the left.
change, but it's so epic. All right, sun is definitely coming down now. Oh, this is dangerous.
Clear on the left.
Oh my god. Look at GT4 car and the thing, that was literally insane. that was pretty cool actually.
Car on the right.
Let's see if we can take this inside here.
Clear on the right.
Oh, good to hear, man. And yeah, I'm super excited to get the Imola setups out. We still have a little bit more. I think we're about a little over halfway. I'm trying to get them done by this weekend. Look at the Bentley flashing. That's cool. But yeah, I think they're gonna be really good. I really like these setups. They're a lot of fun to drive. The GT4 is still on the inside. You got to admit the, yeah.
Car on the right.
Oh, come on. The GT3 just took me out. The GT4.
Clear on the left.
That is really realistic. So my opinion on the CDA setups, I think, you know, let's be for real. The CDA is not Dave's doing. That's mostly James's doings, right? So James is the guy that's doing the setups, and I like James. James is a good guy. I think what, you know, Dave and CDA is doing is really good. I think the idea of, you know, making setups more accessible, bringing them to like users that maybe don't have a lot of time. I like that idea, you know, it benefits everyone. What I don't really agree with that Coach Dave does with the setups is the like kind of like the marketing side. They try to make it seem like it's like a their setups like it's all you need, right? The setups that we offer, we actually have infographics because I feel like it's really important to teach people how to do setup work themselves, and it's kind of different when you're starting from like the default aggressive setups, right? And you have to like do the whole thing yourself because the default's so off. But we want to like get you a good baseline, right? And then try to help you use either RST or just like teach you guys how to like make your own setup adjustments. So I think that's like the biggest difference between what Dave is trying to do and what we're doing is we're not just trying to sell the setups. We're really trying to give you guys like a good starting point so that you could use telemetry to like further refine them. So I guess my only opinion is I just don't like how sometimes it seems like setups are marketed as like it's like the end all be all, you know. I think there is setups that do provide you an advantage. They give you a little bit, you know, they put you in a good spot, but they're still, you're going to have a much better result kind of developing and tuning and tailoring that setup to your own personal needs. Glenna said, I'm pretty confident making my own setups, but I like you to give me insight. Yeah, no, and that is, I feel like a very valid reason to use like setups from Coach Dave or ourselves. I totally understand, like, you know, even sometimes like most people are going to do a setup for a special event, right? Where you have time to like go through the data and really like tweak the stuff because it's like a month or two out. And you know, some races you just want to have like something that you can be competitive, but you're not going to necessarily like develop, right? So I totally see that need. Oh my God, we almost died right there. I don't know if you guys saw that. Yeah, exactly. I get it.
Car on the right. 3 wide. All clear.
Well, I did not mean to go 3 wide right there, but we'll take it. Wow, I got damage from that? That's hard to believe. I'll have to look. Have you tried the RST setups yet, Dilemma? I was pretty proud of our Silverstone setups. I've gotten some pretty good feedback from them. We've actually had quite a lot of people that used to use Dave's setups, and they really like our setup. So I think, yeah, dude, I remember watching that. I was actually in that race, that the famous Nils Imola race, where he, you know, got in trouble for venting at Oscar. We were like P13 though. Let's see what the temps are. Yeah, we're definitely starting to drop. Tire pressures are way down. Car feels okay though. Okay, gotcha. What car are you mostly looking for, Dilemma? We've done Silverstone and Spa so far. And we're working on Imola currently. Come on. There we go. Come on, let's get in there. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I know the Ferrari setup I've done for Ilmo is really good, and the Ferrari Evo setup we've done for Silverstone was really good. But I totally get it, like not wanting to do the bundle and just wanting to do like the, the car track combo. That's why we did offer the car track combo as like a standalone thing, is because we realized people, they don't need all the cars. They just want like 1 or 2 cars that they drive consistently. Come on. Damn, he's already flashing at that GT4 car. You guys see that? Yeah. Well, once you do, let me know how you like it. The Ferrari Evo is very competitive at Silverstone. I feel like it's not as fast as the McLaren, but it's really, really quick.
Car on the right. There's some light damage at the right. Clear on the right.
Come on.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
The GT4 cars here definitely make it a little interesting here. Ooh, come on. All right, 3 seconds up the road, we have the 22 McLaren, so we're pretty much back to where we were before our famous curb incident. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, personally, I think we did a little bit better of a job on the Silverstone setups. I was really, really pleased with how the Silverstone setups turned out. Oh my god. Yeah, no, I completely agree. New type, like the British DLC, like I don't know, I really, really enjoy it. Like being able to do these offline races is like really good. I feel like the AI in AC are pretty good too. Fire pressures just continue to drop here. What are we at now, temperature wise? 16C. Hopefully we don't get much cooler than that. So Dilemma, we were gonna release a dash, and I actually have the prototype of it. What happened was the guy that we were working with, Zach from Turn Racing, we were pretty much gonna do like an exclusive deal where I did the firmware for it and some of his other wheels, and he was only gonna use RST to power the dash. And I woke up one day and found him that he had blocked me on Discord, and basically right after I finished all the code for the dash. So I have all the code done for the dash. Everything's good to go. It's really, really cool. I actually have one myself. But unfortunately, unless I can find another guy to build the dash, like the hardware, for the dash, I don't know if it's going to happen. It was really, really bad, kind of a bad situation, unfortunately. Oh, 3 tints though. It's pretty cool. You can actually see like RST data on it as well. Like you have like the typical dash pages you can make, but then you can load up like the different graphs and show them on the dash, which is really cool. I don't know. I think what had happened was he didn't want to do an exclusive deal anymore. Like I think once he like did more research, and then like once he had built it, he was getting a lot of customers that wanted to use it with SimHub, which I get it. Like if you're heavily invested in the SimHub platform, you have all these dashes that you've made and you want to use them with all your hardware. But I just thought it was very shady, like to have made an agreement like that, and then after I've put probably 20 hours into the actual software side of things, he just kind of like pulled out. And it wasn't even like he had told me like one-on-one, like, hey dude, like I want to change this to not be exclusive. He literally just blocked me. which was really, really shady, I thought. So I think the only person that I've actually really enjoyed working and collabing with is Nils, to be honest. Nils is really cool. Yeah, no, I get it. And my take on that too is like, I get it, like, you know, but it's got to be up front with someone, you know. Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, it's really, really nice. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Car on the right.
Making the move on the inside. Let's get it.
Clear on the right.
Still there. Nice. What is that? That's going to be P4. Next on the killing list is... Oh, I'm going to lose this position because I was looking at the Delta rather than focusing on driving. Too wide.
Clear on the left.
Nice. Yeah, right.
Car on the left.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. Like, RST has definitely been my baby. It's consumed a lot of hours, you know, like, you know, it's been something I've been working on for about 2 years now, but I think the community behind it and what we're trying to do, I think given enough time, I think it'll, you know, once we can fully mature it the way we want to, I think it'll be really cool. I'm actually, I don't know if you've seen the new version Dilemma, but I'm actually kind of testing it right now. It's really, really cool. All right, we got a 6-second gap ahead. Let's see if we can catch this up just a little bit. Thanks, man. I really do appreciate that. All the support and every like motivation and like everyone's kind words just like really encourages you to like keep going, you know? Dude, that's awesome, man. There's nothing more satisfying, in my opinion, when you make up your own setup and you do, like, you get a good result with it. And I just hope that, like, you know, I feel like a lot of the reason people, you know, one is part of the time too, right? But part of it is just they just don't know what to do or how to get there. So that's kind of like my biggest kind of mission with RSC, is just been able to like try to spread some of the knowledge, you know, try to make it so that people are empowered to at least make their own setups when they can. You know, if they still want to buy setups, like that's totally, you know, their own kind of choice, and I totally see the need for it. But I feel like if they at least have the understanding of some of the dynamics and stuff, like, you know, sky's kind of the limit, and you can, there's nothing really holding you back, you know.
Car on the right.
All right, GT4 traffic.
Right.
Let's get this other GT3. 6 seconds up the road. Yeah, that, I mean, that's actually a really good point, Dilemma, right? Like, Motec is a really powerful tool. You know, people in sim racing like to use it, but you got to think about it, right? Like, Motec isn't made for sim racing. It's made for really, what it's really widely used is for people to log data on their car, like at tracks, you know, like local teams, to see if there's like, you know, oil pressure issues or is the engine running good. Like a lot of what people use Motec for in real life are just diagnosing things, not necessarily for performance. So I think there's a lot of cool features and functionality that could be added to make something like RST, or, you know, maybe another telemetry app more tailored towards sim racing, right? Like there's some functionality like the Nils data database, which you would never see in like a real life telemetry software package, but it totally makes sense in like something that's focused for sim racing. So what is the best way to practice in AC? That's a really good question. For me, what I like to do is, you got to get consistent, right? And it doesn't matter if you're going to be super fast, but you just need to be able to take some of that driver variability out. Once you've done a few laps, and you can do like, 2-3 tenths every lap. What I like to do is I'll get like my fastest friend, so Speed Demon, who's helps me do the setups, or I'll download Nils's data that's available in RST. And what I'll do is I'll look at his laps and then look at my lap, right? And I'll use like the time slip graph in RST, which basically shows you where you're losing time or where you're gaining time on a lap between two different laps, right? I'll look at it, I'll identify, what are 1 or 2 corners that I'm losing the most time on. So I'll look at just for 1 or 2, so that keeps me like really focused on something I can improve. And I'll just analyze to see, oh, am I late on throttle? Am I, braking too early? And then when I go on track, I'll consciously think about how I can fix that, right? Like how much earlier do I need to brake to match his data? I'll do like 3 laps. And the reason why I do 3 laps and not like a lot of laps is because it's really important for the human mind and learning to have kind of like instantaneous feedback, right? And you can have the delta, which kind of helps and guide you if you're doing something right or wrong. It's really important to, as you try to change something, continue to like compare it to what you're trying to mimic, basically, right? So your friend's data or Nils's data. So I do the 3 laps. I go in and look at what changes I still need to make. Am I braking too early now? Did I go the opposite direction, or do I still need to go a little bit more? And then once I have that figured out, I just keep doing that. And then once I have that corner like mastered, those 1 or 2 corners that I've identified as me losing the most time, what I'll then do is I'll find the next 2 corners that I'm losing the most time on, and just keep doing that procedure until all the way up to like race day, right? Like you can always be improving. But for me, that's kind of the best method. Probably going to be slightly different for everyone. Everyone's got their own kind of secret learning style. But for me, that really helps. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, one thing that Nils can do really, really well is he gets on throttle so early compared to like anyone you'll see. And it's kind of partly his driving style. What he kind of does is he actually kind of gets the car to be really rotated on corner entry, almost to the point where he needs to add a little bit of throttle to pick up a little bit of understeer mid-corner. Well, him doing that causes him to get on throttle way earlier than everyone else. But you have to be very precise when you do it. It's very easy to give it a little bit too much steering and lose the car like that. So he's definitely mastered his driving style. So he's very, very good. But yeah, that's one observation I've had while looking at Nils' data.
Clear on the right.
I think ACC is almost similar to iRacing in the fact that if you focus more on corner exit than corner entry, I think you'll get a pretty good net result. Yeah, exactly. He lets the car settle and rotate, right? He's not on and then off. He lets the car get rotated as much as it needs to and then gets on throttle. All right, here we go, guys. Nicky Thyme. 4 tenths ahead of us. He got some GT4 traffic in front of him. And we're going to get unlucky and have to be behind this GT4 for now. We're going to lose a little bit of time, probably. Just a bad place to pass.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Tire pressures are so low, 25.9. Car feels okay, though. Balance is, not too bad. Oh, that GT4 traffic is causing some ruckus here.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Mickey Vime is not happy. Look at him just flashing the crap out of his lights. All right, P3, let's go. We got 16 minutes. Do you think we can catch P2? What do you guys think? I think if we focus down, I think we might be able to catch P2 up here. Let's send it here.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Gap is
Car on the right.
let's see,
Clear on the right.
8 seconds. So we need about 30, half a tenth every lap. That's gonna be really hard. I think he'll get unlucky with the traffic though. Yeah, right. Oh, someone's in the pits. The number 20 McLaren GT4. Car just gets very sloppy on the inputs while these really low pressures. Ooh.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I love the look of the game in the night. I feel like ACC did a really good job about getting kind of like how it feels to be driving at night, you know? Like just the reflection of things and the way the light shines through the scene. This looks so cool, I think. Whoa, really? I didn't know that. Why did he stop racing? I think they were gonna do the Daytona race this weekend in iRacing. But no, I did not hear that. It's definitely news to me. All right, 5 second gap, guys. 5 second gap, or yeah, about a 5 second gap.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Ooh, that was really aggressive. Yeah, I mean, I can get that. That's like Speed Demon. He plays other games too, because if he just practices racing, he gets burnt out, you know. I would imagine once you get to that like level of like being really quick, it would be even easier to get burnt out, right? Because like there's not as much competition as there is for like someone like me, right? Where I'm kind of like, I'm quick but like more middle pack, right?
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Yeah, I totally get it. Oh man, even P1's not that far up the road. If we can get lucky with some GT4 for a shot, we might. Yeah, the drop in tire pressure is really affecting my ability to abuse those final chicane curbs. Yeah, no, I get that. For me, that's like what I really enjoy with sim racing. I love doing the setup work. So that is like the fun part for me, is like looking at the setup, like, you know, trying to understand what I'm trying to do. Maybe if I'm doing a setup for a team, like what are the things that each of the drivers need that maybe are slightly different from each other. But I know I'm like completely not normal, right? Like most people enjoy sim racing for the driving aspect of it, which I still do really enjoy too. Like look at me, like that's the whole reason I'm doing this race right now. But I totally get it. You got to do what you enjoy in sim racing, you know? Yeah, 100%. I said, let's see, I can't read. Imola is such a hard track to read chat on just because there's so many turns. Let me get on the straight and I'll read new type. I promise. Said, yeah, I learned for that. Used to do Call of Duty and Battlefield competitively. Burnt out. Giving it a, yeah, no, 100%. All right, 10 more minutes, 3-second gap to P2. And a 6-second gap to P1. What do you guys think? Think it's doable? I did a 1:45.6. What am I doing? I did a 43. So we got some pretty good closing pace here. Looks like they're battling up here. Okay, I thought that was them, but that's a GT4 car. So this car up ahead, this green Mercedes, is for position though. Yeah, if I can get first, that'd be a pretty epic. I might get a warning for that. Oh, gotta be really careful now. Don't want to get a drive-through. That's always the thing, like once you get close like this, you always get nervous on the track warnings. It's just like one little bit can continue into a drive-through here. Starting to get flashbacks from this weekend. And really feel these tires not responding just because the pressures are so low. Inside, here we go.
Car on the right. Clear on the
Oh,
right.
you got a better exit than me. Yeah, what I think is crazy is the AI are at 100% right now too. I was saying at the beginning of the stream, Delimo, whenever I first got ACC, I remember I had the AI at like, I think it was like maybe. Oh, I thought I'd give me a drive-through right there. I almost lost it. I remember I had the AI at like 80% and they would just smoke me. So I don't know if they've gotten better or I've gotten better or if they've gotten worse, but I will definitely take it. I think the AI and ACC are pretty good actually though. Come on. Let's get a good run here. Got a nice little toe. Gonna go up the inside here. Oh, dude. Did you guys see that? Yeah, this is definitely realistic. That would definitely happen online.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
This guy definitely keeps shutting the door on me. Yeah, I'm at 100% aggression, 100% AI right now. Leave her right there. It's hard to get around him too. I always get worse when I'm right behind him too because I can't see the apex. All right, we're gonna try to make a move on that left-hander down the hill. Hey, what's up, Anthony? Ooh, sorry, I shouldn't read chat right now. All right, here we go, boys.
Right.
We're going in.
Clear on the right.
Gonna get it done. I just slowed the car down way too much. Ah, this P2 is hard. He just keeps putting his car right where I want to put mine. There we go, boys. Inside, inside, inside. A little bit of a lunge. Don't close the door.
Clear on the right.
God, I just can't get a good exit. Just keeps getting me a little bit on the exit. My pressures are so low right now, too. I was gonna hit him. They get so slow at that apex. It's crazy. I don't understand why they slow down so much. Yeah, it really is. He gets a really good exit compared to me. Definitely holding this position quite well. Can't find a way past. I think I'm still in the slipstream, so let's make it happen here.
The car in front in sector 2.
Game is beautiful. 4 in the morning. I wonder if the sun will come up. Probably not. We only got what, 2 more laps? All right, we're gonna take the inside here. Wow, that was brave on him. Got some GT4 traffic up here. Wonder if the GT4 traffic will slow up P1. Come on, let's go, guys. Ooh. Too deep, too deep, too deep, too deep. Too deep.
Clear on the right.
Once you get on the that green, like painted tarmac, like you're done. Oh, we're so close. Come on. It's on the inside.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Let's go. Come on. All right, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to catch first here. Maybe one more lap. It's gonna be really close. I don't think I'll catch him in this lap though.
Clear on the right.
Look at this Mercedes chase me down. Oh my god. I hope we get one more lap. If we get one more lap, I'll probably get on his tail, but I don't know if I'll be able to make a pass. Please don't give me a drive through. Please don't give me a drive through. Thank God. Look at him flash this GT4. He knows I'm coming. Oh my gosh. That GT4 screwed him up so bad. All right, let's go, guys. Come on. He's right there. One more lap. One more lap. Please go one more lap. Come on. Get in there. Please go one more lap. It's going to be so close. No. God, that's going to be it. No, dude, that was so close. If the race would have went like another second or two. Did he just rear into me? I hope that didn't affect my safety. Golly, we gotta watch some of that. That was so good. I'll take it. P2, baby. New type said, now like a true online, he will slow down so he can't finish first. Yeah. Dude, I thought we were gonna go at least one more lap. We gotta see some of this Merc action. That was a good battle between us and the Mercedes. Like, look at that. All right, we'll watch the last like 3 laps here. What camera you guys want? I like this one. Taking the inside. Golly, that's close. You can see I gained a lot of time in that corner. I'm pretty sure he did rear-end me though at the end there. Like, I'm pretty sure. Look at those front brakes getting nice and toasty. Yeah, I think if we would have went one more lap, I would have had him though. I love the sound of the Mercedes. That's such a good like sounding car, isn't it? This sounds so amazing. Wonder if this is where I dived on the inside. Oh, yep. Yeah, I tried to make an inside move here. But I slow down the car way too much. He got around me again. I want to see the end. Yeah, let's see the pass and then we'll see the end. Yeah, I got really loose there. I went so wide. That green tarmac, if you just get on it, like you just lose so much time. Car just gets so unstable. It's so slippery out there. Look how close we were through the final chicane. I knew I had to keep it close though, because The only way for me to make the inside move down that, and this is where I actually switched up and started to go the outside. Got around him right here. Side by side again. Yeah, he just got a little bit on that curb. Yeah, this KTM, if he would have held him up just a little bit more, we probably would have went another lap and I probably would have got him. Yep. Damn, that was close. I want to see the end where he rear ends me too. All right, here he comes. Here he comes. Dude, are you kidding me? He literally just plows right to the back of me. I have to watch that again. Let's watch it from this angle though. I don't know why that's so funny, but it's hilarious. Let's do. I want to do the other car actually. That's too funny. Let's I just want to see his point of view. Like it wasn't even like I swerved out in front of him. He totally just decided to kill me. All right, so we do have a Silverstone race coming up. I'm gonna do a not as long as a race. Shit, I was gonna check the tire wear actually. Yeah, they've done a brilliant job with the AI and in the game for sure. I want to look at the data just real quick. I'm kind of curious. Total grip. So grip pretty much stayed pretty consistent. You can see there's a little bit of a dip, 10 to 13, but it kind of came back in, honestly. I'm curious to see the end of the race versus the beginning of the race, what the difference in pitch gradient was, if there even was one. So let's take a look real quick. Yeah, maybe a little bit of a difference here. Roll gradient on the red, which is the end of the race, got lower, and then the rear pretty much stayed the same. So that does make sense, right? The sprung mass gets a little bit lighter, so it's a little bit easier to control with those springs. You can definitely see a clear change in grip, though. Definitely getting way more grip on these outsides, and you can see it on the trailing edge here. This front edge, there's a little bit more red than the blue. The red is the beginning of the race. Neighbor histograms probably won't see much of a change. A little bit, but not much. Let's see what the fuel. I'm curious what the fuel rate was too. What was it? 2.8 liters. That's not too bad. What do we end with at the end of the race? So right around 20 liters of fuel at the end of the race. So we did a 60-minute race. That's actually pretty damn good fuel consumption. It's like what, 100 liters? Let's see what it says. Yeah, right around 100 liters. So pretty good. Let's do a 20-minute race around Silverstone. So for this, I was wondering if the traction circle reflects on how the tire. So all the traction circle is doing is telling you how many lateral G's and how much longitudinal G's you're pulling. So as the tire wears down, the tire will be able to pull less like G's, right? It's worn, it's not as much grip, so it'll reduce. It doesn't really have anything to do with how much the tire is leaning or anything like that. But it does show you like how you have a decrease in wear over time. Let's go ahead and do a Silverstone race just real quick. Again, we're not gonna do nearly as long. Let's just do like 20 minutes. And then I want to do a little bit later in the day. Let's do early morning race this time. Do like what, 6 a.m.? And load her up. Oh yeah, perfect. That's gonna be really cool looking here. So I do have a Silverstone setup that we've been using. Kind of cold right now, the track. Load the 18C temp up. And let's get her going.
Going double five.
Doing a 20-minute race with 120 liters of fuel. YOLO. Ooh. Thank God there's no collisions on the race start.
Green light. Reload again. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Wow, that was really slow. Alright, we're gonna restart. That was stupid. I just noticed something. I was looking down at my pedals, and for some reason my throttle wasn't engaging all the way. I'll just check that out real quick. That was weird. Alright, let's restart that. Redo. Row. Man, I'm actually starting to get pretty sleepy now. I'll do this race, then I'll go to bed.
Stay double five.
Sounds like you're driving a Porsche, yeah. I usually like the Porsche. Like, we drove it out Barcelona. It's a really good car.
Green light.
All right, here we go. Just trying to stay out of the chaos of turn one. Let's get on it.
Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Ah, this guy's blocking me. Yeah, I love the Lamborghini. The or you're talking about the Porsche, yeah. The Lexus is an awesome car too, though. I love the Lexus. I think my favorite car is the Lamborghini Hurricane Evo, but the Lexus is a very close second. Did you see that BMW get up on that curb?
Car on the right.
Jesus,
Clear on the right.
can't see anything.
Car on the left.
Too wide through Abbey. What could go wrong?
Clear on the left.
Nice. Love the look of that BMW. Again, it sucks that it's kind of slow, but it looks so good.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh my gosh. Oh. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna be way behind now. I don't know why he didn't get on the throttle there. It's like he got on the exit and just like let it sit. Let's see how much damage we have. Got about a second of damage. Not too bad. Gonna get a few possessions back. Something doesn't feel right with the car. That's like pulling to the left now. Let me see.
Car on the right.
I don't know. We'll see.
Clear on the right.
Do a few laps on it. Let's see how it feels. Oh, no. I think the toe's messed up on the car now.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Come on, let's get in there. Probably just need to cool down that rear left tire too. Probably a combination between those two things. I'd guess.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh man, it's like a 10-second gap to the next position. Dang. Do what we do. They did a 2:02 last lap. I think we could close that gap a little bit here.
Well done, mate. 6 million was so fast.
9.5 seconds. You can see them way up in the distance. Oh, I can't believe that still. I wanted to get it like a sub 2. That'd be awesome. You usually do like high 59s. Sorry guys. I was like holding that sneeze. I did another 2:02 last lap.
Well done, mate. Fastest lap so far.
Good practice, even if I don't catch them. Love that feeling through stow or cops too when it just does that. You just feel that line coming up. Like, it's such a cool feeling. You can see them just at the end of Hangar Straight up here. I don't think I'm going to be able to catch them. Go far back. Yeah, I love this track. Silverstone's such a cool track, especially when you get it right. Like, it's just a lot of fun. Like the Magus Baggets just feels so good, you know? Did not mean to drift around that corner, but we'll take it. Yeah, the suspension feels off to me. Not really getting a time or two. I'm gonna go ahead. Let's just watch that replay real quick. I'm curious what happened. And then I'm gonna jump off to go to sleep. I actually got really tired all of a sudden. Let's see what happened now. It's like he just didn't get on throttle. Oh yeah, this is already, yeah, there it is. Yeah, it looked like he broke there. Let's go. That was a pretty spectacular camera. Did he break? Wow, it totally looked like he brake checked me or something. Oh, maybe he didn't, but he totally like came over at me though, right? Like I'm not just imagining that. Like, why is he going this way? That was weird. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, too much correction. I got on the brake to slow it down. I just ended up losing it more. Let's see what that looks like. I bet that looks amazing with the dirt. Look how much dirt I'm kicking in right there. Like the spoiler is like, or the diffuser is like full in the gravel. Let's see if it. Oh, that'd been cool if they're like kicked up the dirt and stuff. That's pretty spectacular looking, actually. I love this library. I don't know if you guys seen it. It's a really cool library that my friend had made. It's got this cool like little gradient to it. It's pretty cool. This is the library that we're gonna be running for the endurance race that's coming up. But pretty cool stuff. But guys, I think I'm gonna jump off. I was planning to stream for another hour or so, but I just got super tired. I hope you guys have a good rest of your night. If you guys need anything, just hit me up on the Discord. Yeah, I love it. It looks cool, huh? But I'll catch you guys later. Tag me on the Discord if you guys have any questions. But until then,